Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of African Americans Ain't Africans, the Think Show that proves without a shadow of a doubt that the so called African American didn't find his way to America in the trunk of a ship. I'm your host, the Indigenous One. One of the big things that are going on, you know, across what's happening with the youth is this whole idea of influencers. I mean, and they're just being straight out with it now. Influencers. And why are these people so important? Why are these people who are influencers so important? And they don't even know it. All the money that is made off of them being influenced by one of these demons. We really better pay attention to what we're nibbling on and what we want, because these influencers are out big time and they taking heads. This crypto crash should tell you everything. And this is not the first time that has happened. This is happening over and over and over and over again. It's intergenerational, you know, and being that these kind of things can happen only means one thing: you ain't listening. You ain't listening. So, what these influencers do, so remember, influence is not a tangible thing. It's not something you can put your hands on. You know, it's a energy. It's a manipulation of energies. I can get you to do it if I keep. Oh, come on, you can do it. Hey, we're gonna get some ice cream when we done. Come on, it's nothing physical. They're just edging you on. Those are influencers. And the ones who beg the most and push the hardest are the most desperate. Pay attention to them because you don't want them influencing your children. That's the main problem we're having now. I mean, if you talk to the youth about something serious, and when I say youth, I say 30 and under, you know, where's that 30 years gone? We know we flicked it off sending them to school for 12 years. That's torture on anybody. Plus, when you get out, you don't know shit. Everybody should be pissed off of that. And what you call Africans Americans, the ones who've been changed to that, they've been influenced to be something else. They're influenced to be another people. They're not influenced to be who they are. And this is done by these people called influencers to always to get you to go with some dumb shit that's gonna put money in their pocket. You gonna stuff money in their pocket. So beware of these influencers. Let your kids know about them, what they do, show them what they do. So this image you see right here is uh this cat, Martin. And some people may look at it differently, but to me, Martin is hugging this cat. Martin is hugging this cat. Now, if you know anything about this dude, I mean, he's a straight demon. Straight. If you want to know about Hollywood, the real Hollywood, not this glamour and glitz that they give you, that bullshit, how it really is, he's one of the main players. Just straight demon. Martin's hugging him. Many of our people were influenced by Martin. They probably won't say it now, but they were influenced by Martin. And their children were influenced by Martin. The only one who should be influencing you is yourself. You see the world just like everybody else. You can try to pretend like like you don't see it. Then you're gonna run off and do some dumb shit. You see it. You see the world. Don't let these people, don't let these demonic, I mean, and seriously, I really understand what the word demon is now. Don't let these demons influence you, your children, your grandchildren, great grandchildren, what have you. There was a story about Martin a few years ago about how he was out in LA running around saying people were trying to kill him and whatnot. And in LA, that's normal. That behavior is normal. Hollywood is a seriously, Hollywood, the holly tree, to cast a spell is to cast the spell. The media center of the West Coast. That's all they do is make movies because the sun shines all the time. It doesn't snow. I mean, there's in Los Angeles, that area, because it's a desert. Los Angeles is a desert. It has no water flowing through it. It's an artificial construct. Just look at the city in the last 100 years. Yeah, about the last 100 years. It's just a giant movie set. If you ever saw that movie with Jim Carrey, I forget the name of it, but where he's in this movie, The Truman Show. That's how it is. It's not a reality. You know, people come to LA, move to LA, trying to get on TV because the TV influences them. When you hear all those TV shows out there, all those audiences clapping, those are the people who come to California to see what it's like. You get free tickets when you walk down Venice Beach to go to these things. You know, Hollywood Walk of Fame, which is a shithole. People lay on the ground next to the star. I mean, it's embarrassing. This is just the place where they make these influencers. Amar was running down the street, pulling off his clothes, talking about they was trying to kill him. It's that type place. And that's just one of the stories that leaked out. These people are your children, and your grandchildren's influencers. They influence you on what to do. Now, as I was saying earlier, influence doesn't mean physically make you do something. Remember, influence is like a, it's not tangible. Go on and do it. You can do it. We doing it. Influence is, they're not putting hands on you and kidnapping you and bringing you to it. They're they're pushing, you know how it's done. That's what these people are made for. That's why these people are hired. That's why these people make a whole bunch of money. And if they don't do what they're told, they won't be an influencer anymore. That's all. So if you're gonna, have a media that's gonna be healthy for your children, be healthy for your grandchildren, you're gonna have to produce that media. You're gonna have to write those stories. You're gonna have to build that studio. You're gonna have to do it. Or you can keep going into these people's playground and let them influence you. Nobody. The only person that should be influencing you is yourself. I mean, I know somebody gonna get mad. Okay. You know what you want to do. You know what needs to be done, don't you? You know why you're here, don't you? I mean, seriously, you ask people, why are you here? They don't know. And haven't taken the time to find out and don't care. So those people will always be dictated to by others telling them what to do. And that's what you're seeing now. That's why everybody's in an uproar. I mean, yeah, you got a good, yeah, those people do dog you out. Uh, what, those people who over there in Israel, Jerusalem, whatever, those people who claim from they're from there, w- it's not good. Is it? Is that history? Is that history? Is what being said, is that true? So I'm saying this is the kind of stuff we can't be these type of people running your lives. It's not, you shouldn't accept it. So if you keep being influenced by these people, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think the outcome will be? So check this out. See, that is Martin Lawrence hugging Martin Short, I believe. So, so check it out. This is what I'm saying. This is why you can't be letting these influencers influence you and liking them and want to go get their autograph and buying all the magazines that they own. Check this out. So Miss Lisa Cypher says, this is Martin Lawrence hugging Martin Short, I believe. It's not Martin Short, but that's the whole thing. It throws you off. It confuses you. What you got a wig? What? Huh? What you got a wig on for? That's what that whole influence thing is about. Let a lady be a lady. Let a man be a man. What's the problem? It's worked so far. But these cats trying to influence you not to populate. Two men can't have a baby. Two women can't have a baby. And these are the people that influences your children, your grandchildren, and you, right? Right? So it's like Lisa said, she thought he was somebody else. And that's the whole point, to confuse you, to, now, if that was Martin Short not wearing none of that, I mean, she would know who it was if he didn't have none of that on. But he has all that stuff on, and that's to trick you. That's the whole part of the influence. That's why they're sent to you, to trick you in every which way possible, in every way imaginable. So can't let the kids be influenced by this stuff. It's been done in previous generation, and that's on their ass. Because see, we keep saying, "Oh, but nah, we come on." This pop culture is probably the worst that I've ever seen in the history of mankind, and the people's reaction to it, the masses' reaction to it. Elboria said Hollywood is all about reverse gender. Why is that? I mean, absolutely right. Absolutely right. Why the focus on the gender? Why focus on that? Trying to slow down, trying to slow down the babies coming in, trying to stop that heartbeat of life, trying to control life from the other side. We can't be influenced by nonsense like that. Can't be influenced by stuff like that on purpose. Listening to all these stories, not doing no thinking for yourself. None. None. And there's no excuse for it. I mean, you name the excuse, we got it. But to really lead your kids, your grandkids, the rest of your life to be influenced by these demons, no, we're better than that. We're better than that. So this is all I want to bring out this afternoon. I know it's in the middle of the afternoon. I know it's cold in some places of the country. Hope you guys are bundled up for that. And everybody have a great Wednesday. Whatever you're doing, be good at it. See you next time. Peace.